Hi, it's Tina from Ida's and Embellishment, and I have been really in a creative slump lately, and then Tracie released a new kit, and it's called Simple Regent. And what I want to do, I've been hoarding this book for a long time. I love the cover, and it is, as you can see, a little bit careworn. But what I want to do is glue. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this glue. It is my Fabri-Tac. And I'm going to try to glue this cover down because I want to use the book as my base. I'm going to use this as an altered book, and hopefully, because I just think it would be really cool. I just thought about it, and I thought it would be neat to use, because it looks like, you know, it's an older book. I thought it would be kind of neat to use this as a base. And I don't know, I'm probably going to have to put some sort of tape here. I don't know if this is going to glue. I might need to use wood glue or something. Oh, it looks like it's starting to stick, so I'll see. So what I need to do with this is I need to go through here and tear out some pages. Okay, so while tearing the book apart, I realized that the cover was in really bad shape. So what I decided to do is I took the text block out. But what I really wanted to do was use the book pages as the pages, because I just have an idea of how it would work. So what I'm doing now is I'm taking each of the little, like say here, this is, if you look on this side right here, I'm looking at there are like little signature things. If I look in here, each of them has a little signature, and like here's the middle. So here is, I can cut this. This is there. This is going. You guys are going to think I'm insane, but this is what I want to do. I'm going to try it. And so I can now pull that out. Hopefully without tearing it. Yeah. See? It has strings. So I have 1, 2. It is 1, 2, 3. I don't see how that worked. 1, 2. Oh, this one's 1, 2, 1, 2. And then I should be able to get one more out of there, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. But anyway, I'm going to take this book apart like this. And then each of my 3 pages, I'm going to take 3 pages and I'm going to glue them together until I have pages for my book. And this will be, after they dry, they'll be pretty substantial. So that's what I'm going to do. And I don't think I need to show you guys that on camera, but this is You guys, I know I'm a little bit insane, but I think this is going to be, I need new glue. This is what I want to do. I think this is going to make the book look. And if it doesn't work out, you'll never see it because I won't post the video. But I just have this idea. Now, so, and the reason why I want it to be able to have, I want it to be substantial as far as being I want it to have, I want it to be sturdy. That's it. But I want it to be this book page. And I think it would be, and this is what I want. So, y'all. And I'm just going to glue them all until I have about, I don't know how many pages. Like the kit has 20 pages of page. You know what I mean? I mean, it's like the kit has 20 pages of like pages of papers. And it has other stuff too, like tags and things. So basically, if I cut them in half, that's 40. So I would need 20 of these. Now I'm gonna, like when I overstep like this, I'm gonna cut this off. Yeah, once it dries, it gets to be really sturdy. So I'm gonna do, I need at least 20 of these and maybe more. So we'll see. So I'm going to go do this off camera and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Now, I know that was kind of a trial and error kind of thing, but I like the way this worked. So what I did was I did 10 pages and 3 each, and I just glued them together. And then what I did was I passed all of them through a laminator. I have a laminator. Of course, if you don't have a laminator, you just make sure you burnish them real well. Or if you just want to do the altered book thing, where you just glue the pages together and then pull some out and then glue some pages together and pull some out, that works too. I couldn't do that with this because of the situation with the text block. So I couldn't do that. So I opted to do this differently. And I hope this isn't too confusing. So I have these, and you can see it's very, very substantial. It's a little squirrely on the edges, but I don't care. So I have 10 pages. So I'm going to do 2 signatures with 5 pages each. I also made this, and I don't know why I did this. I was going to do a front and back, but I don't think that'll work with this. Yeah, because I'm doing 2 signatures. So we're going to do, y'all, 5 pages. And then 5 pages. And these will be like this. I could do 3 pages. See, they're going to have this kind of thing going on here, which I probably will cut out or trim down. I think 2 pages too. These makes very thick pages, y'all. So it's going to be like that. And what I'm doing is I'm just making a base for my book pages, for my journal, for this journal that I'm going to be making. So since I don't like that, I want them to be together. I mean, the edge to be right, to be even. I am not getting my words. Use your words, Tina. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my trimmer and I'm gonna cut this down. And what you need to do is just make sure your blade is sharp and just continue evenly until you're done through all of it. There's one more. And you have to have a very sharp blade. If your blade isn't sharp, you're gonna get, I don't know what you call them. I guess I can call them wiggles. Edges that aren't quite even. So I'm gonna do that right there. But see, it's nice and even now. I'm gonna do this one too. And I didn't worry about keeping the chapters together or any of that. I just wanted book page. I just wanted this book and this page. This is, I've never, you know. And like I said, you don't have to do it this way. You can just use, I just wanted it to be, I wanted this background. Look, see, my thing wasn't very sharp. Not worried about it too bad though. See, get a little bit of play in there, but that's okay. And I'm going to do that. So I have 2 of these. I'm going to set those aside. Look at the mess. So now I have to, and I'm probably going to use a hidden spine because I want to keep the spine because I like it, because it's pretty. Isn't that pretty? I love that. So now I have to figure out, and I do have other pieces of this. So if I want to keep these were the end papers, and I'm going to, and I can use these to cover up whatever I do here. So I think I'm going to take my, speaking of which, I'm going to go ahead and, I'm going to go ahead and try to, I don't know if this will, maybe not. I better use a, it's too fragile. I'm just going to go ahead and trim off that edge of my book. I'm just going to, I think I'll just trim around the whole. Like that. And the same thing over here. So there are lots of ways to reinforce a spine that has been done. And I like to use fabric. So normally what I'll do is I'll just get me a piece of fabric, and I think this will work. We'll cut. I need my fabric scissors. I'm gonna go ahead and just do that, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off. I wonder if this is wide enough. I think it needs to be this side. Let me go ahead and do this. Any kind of scrap will do. So I'm gonna Okay. So I'm going to reinforce the spine with this piece of paper, with this beautiful piece of gorgeous now when you're first I probably need to put that under there too. When you are using glue on with fabric, you want to take your fingers and spread it out, because if you don't, you will have little clumps. Well, I thought this was going to be wide enough. You don't want clumps. Okay. Again, I need to refill my glue. Okay. You can also use Tyvek if you want to. I don't like what this one is kind of. No, better not. A lot of people use that, and that's the packaging, that Amazon packaging, the plastic stuff. A lot of people like to use that too. I haven't had any problems with fabric coming loose. So now I can go ahead and I think what I'm going to do first though is make the hidden spine. And what I will do is I will glue that in here, and then I will glue those end papers over top. So my spine needs to be, where's my ruler? Let's do about 1 inch. I think 1 inch is going to be good. And I can use this. And what I'm going to make this do is I am going to do this to 2 inches. 2 inches, half an inch on either side. Maybe 3 inches. Okay. See how these things fall out? Bane of my existence. Bane of my existence. So I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do 1 inch. This is 3 inches. I'm gonna do 1 inch on either side. Oops. Okay, this will be going in here. So even more. And I'm gonna, not my fabric scissors, but I'm gonna take these and kind of do this here. Just sort of, doesn't need to be perfect. So this will go in here, like that. Well, it might be. Is it too much? Let's see. Nope, I think it's perfect. That's perfect. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is get a piece of paper or another piece of cardstock. Will be fine. And I'm going to cut this at 1 inch. And how long is this? Let's see my pages. Not quite long enough. This thing keeps falling over. let's see. Let's just use a piece of paper. A piece of paper. I'm just going to measure that. I'm going to put it at 1 inch. And this is the size of my spine now. Okay, I was checking. So now I want to fold this in half. To get me kind of an idea. Then I'm going to fold it like, because I only have 2 signatures, I'm going to fold this like half of that length. Does that make sense? I don't know if you can see that. If I had 3, I would fold it in half again. But because I only have 2, I'm going to fold it like this. Okay. So then this is, I'm going to go ahead and ink it so you can see. Is where one signature will be, and this is where the other one will be, because I want them to be kind of spread apart evenly, if that makes sense. So I'm doing it this way. See how even that came out? So then I'm going to do this, fold it in half, and again, fold it in half. Actually, I like to go about 1 inch from the top. A lot of people will, so I'm just going to do it that way. And 1 inch from the bottom. Just my go-to. Then I'm going to take my, go ahead and ink this too, so I can see. Like that. And we'll get me, this is just a piece of foam. I'm going to center this. Actually, I'm going to put this as a T, and this as a T. And I'm going to take this. I'm going to get me an awl. Sorry, I shouldn't shake the phone. Some sort of pokey tool. And center this. Then I'm going to poke holes. Like that. And then I have holes. Then I'm going to fold it on the side like this. Doesn't matter which one. You just want one of the holes to show. This is the top. I'll take this and put it inside of my signature. And put this at the top. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to go from the side and I'm going to poke a hole. Okay. And that is ready. I'm going to do the same thing with the other signature. And then I'm going to sew them onto here. I'm going to sew them onto here. Let's get some spread. Oh, hey, that's supposed to be in there. Okay, that was dumb. Look what I did. Do what I do. Do what I like. Okay, we will not do that. I messed up. Just make sure you're going through the right holes. I'm going to glue this into the book. And the most important thing here is to make sure that everything's right side up. Not that that's ever happened. Okay. I want my pages. It's more important for my pages to be centered than it is for this spine thing. Come here. Me a big one. Okay, get that there. And then I'm going to glue this down. It needs to glue. Okay. And on the other side. Come on now. Okay. Okay, I am going to set this like this and give it a chance to dry with some clips. Big clips. Maybe not. Maybe not those clips. I'm afraid it won't. Afraid it'll leave marks. So I'm going to let this dry and I will be back later. I'm back. Okay, so I went ahead and let this dry and I pasted those end papers in there and I have everything ready to go. Okay, so what I did was I printed out the kit, but what I did was I printed it out at 88% because I wanted it to be about the same size as my pages. And I don't know how much of this I'm going to use, but we'll see. And I need to, you can see some of these pages. It's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I love the feather. And the roses and the ladies and the, it's so beautiful. So, so I'm gonna, my idea is, and I hope it'll be okay, is to, I'm gonna cut these out, and then what I want to do is kind of tear these and put them in the book, but we'll see. I have to see. But first I need to cut them out, and also there is a bunch of ephemera that I also need to cut out, that I need to print, and I need to cut everything out. So I am going to do that, and I really love the way this came out, though, honestly. And and that is Leo. I don't know if you can understand him, but he is starting to try to say making bacon pancakes, aren't you, Leo? You trying to say making bacon pancakes? Say making bacon pancakes. Making bacon pancakes. Isn't that cute? He's getting it. He's getting it. Okay, so he kills me. I love him so much. And he's gotten so affectionate, y'all. He's just like, he wants to be up on my shoulder, then he gives me kisses, and he's just so much fun. I just love Leo. So anyway, that was Leo's making bacon pancakes. Isn't that right? You making bacon pancakes? Yeah. I love that. Okay. All right. So you guys, I'm going to go cut out all this stuff and stay tuned for part 2. And until next time, I will see you later. Bye.